Dr. Dre and Snoop. Oh man, brings it back. One of the greatest records of all time, man. One take. This is NBA One Take, featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. It's May 12, 2021. For me, I got 4 games on the docket. The first, I gotta give congratulations to Russell Westbrook breaking Oscar Robinson's all-time triple-doubles record the other night, and he's the king. Triple-double king. People, question Russell Westbrook. Listen, there ain't a lot to question about that man's heart. He plays with everything he got. Leave it all on the line. Every night. And what else? Ken Bazemore and Bradley Beal had a little Twitter back and forth about the scoring and things like that. That was just funny. Don't want to get too much of that. But the first game I got to talk about was, yes, my LA Lakers defeating the hometown team here, the New York Knicks, and I was very happy with the outcome, and we got out a slim victory, but I'm happy for us because this is what we need. As I said before, I think the Lakers need to win out to avoid this play-in. I think the Blazers have a tough game. Luka was just out in the game that they lost. We gotta win out to avoid this play-in. And I don't want to be in the play-in. Lakers don't need to be in that play-in. Anything can happen. They can lose 2 in a row. Chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Chemistry. But yeah, we get the big win. Anthony Davis, he led our team with 20 points, and Andre Drummond had 16 points and 18 rebounds, and Kyle Kuzma was kind of like the real star. He had 23, was playing real well off the bench, shooting at a high efficiency. And for the Knicks, it was just Julius Randle and my boy Derrick Rose really having his team in the game. And this is just real. The Knicks play hard, and it shows how, a team's success and the hard work they put in can really bring everything together, and especially the cohesiveness. So that's the one thing I'm gonna take for the Knicks. I know one of my good friends said, "Why I don't post more things about the Knicks?" Is it obvious Knicks hate? No, just the Knicks is a good story, right? There may be a lot I want to talk about with the Knicks. Not at this time on some things I know, and I can just, I'll bring it all out. Maybe after the playoffs or whatever is over, and they'll all just, everything will come together. Just because it's a lot here. Especially everything with the pandemic, structural issues, assembling the roster, recruitment, coaching, James Dolan's involvement, something there as well. There's a lot, but I'll be saying something with the Knicks later on down the road. God forbid they win the championship. Whew, God, that would end basketball for me. But the next game I'm talking about is the Golden State Warriors against the Phoenix Suns. Golden State's winning 7-8, and they won. And they beat the Suns, who's been a little shaky as much. But see, it wasn't even about Steph. Steph played bad on his standards. He had 21, 7, 22 shooting, 1 for 11 for 3, just couldn't get it out. But Andrew Wiggins, 38 points, playing well, being efficient, taking a lead. Jordan Poole, just 20 off the bench. Ken Bazemore had 17. And Draymond Green setting the tone at a triple-double with 10, 11, and 11. The Warriors, man, they coming in hot, they coming in dangerous. Everybody's on the same page. It's gonna be a different story. Because this is not the same Warriors team from the beginning of the season. This is not. You got guys putting the work in, putting together, getting used to each other. And that's going to be a problem. The defense got better. And for the Suns, led by Devin Booker had 34. CP3 had 24 and 10. And Jay Crowder had a nice game with 20. Warriors. Got to keep an eye on them. Keep an eye. I mean, Draymond Green said we believe 2.0. We got Stephen F. and Curry. He just watch his mouth with that. Think those a lot of guys, those we believe teams will actually say, look, if it wasn't for us, I think you guys, or even a player like you, wouldn't even have been drafted by them to put yourself in a great situation. You know what I'm saying? You would have probably been a hard-working guy floating around and getting like 10, 11, $12 million contracts and getting, instead of getting that big contract that you got on the championship structure that you got, that you was there for, which was the groundwork for that We Believe team. So coming out with a statement like that is like Draymond coming out his ass. Needs to calm down with that, because you gotta understand that was the groundwork for what success you guys had. Okay? And trust me, after those guys left, and they were still selling out the stadiums, and you had Curry and Onetake Ball, those two jacking up shots, trying to figure things out. And those fans are still there with We Believe. Okay? So Mark Jackson came there and cleaned it up, and they drafted you because they knew how hard of a worker you was, because you remind them of guys like Barnes, Arrington, and Steven Jackson. Man, you can't talk out your ass. You gotta understand that. But and the next game was the Nuggets and Hornets. This is a good game, and it looks like the Nuggets squeaked out a good win. Michael Porter 30 points and still continue his good play, and Jokic had 30 and 11, and Terry Rozier had 21, and Devontae Graham coming back had 31 off the bench for the Hornets. And the last game was two teams fighting for somewhat the worst record in the league. Minnesota Timberwolves and Detroit Pistons. And you had Cat Towns at 28. Ant-Man Anthony with 22. D'Angelo Russell's back. He had 15 points and 10 assists. And for the Pistons, it's Sadiq Bey with 21, a rookie. And Saban Lee off the bench. He had 22. But this is all I got today. This is NBA Onetake. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, and I'm out.